Well, I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. Get with the family and friends. Have a little, break a little bread. And we are going for a flight here. We were in Lodi and went over to Columbia for DA. And this is for me. So we're going from Columbia. Love Columbia. State Park. Gold mining, gold rush days. It's fun. They've got restaurants there and hotel. I've never stayed there overnight. So anyway, from there we go over here. Hetch Hetchy Reservoirs right there. It's the next valley over from Yosemite. Some people say if you got rid of the lake, it would be another Yosemite. I don't think it'd ever be that beautiful, but it's still picturesque, and it provides wonderful water for San Francisco. If you're ever in San Francisco, get a glass of just regular old tap water. It's delicious. Then we're going to pop south here into Yosemite Valley. Run up Yosemite Valley. We'll see thing Cathedral Peak, El Capitan going into the valley, and then the village, the Bridal Veil Fall, or the falls. Yosemite Falls aren't we haven't had enough rain, I don't think, and we'll see Odeawani, and then we'll just go on, and I'll tell you about that. We end up over here at Mammoth Lake. They call it Mammoth / Yosemite Airport. Used to be Long Valley Airport, right next to 395 over here in the Owens Valley, north of Bishop. Okay, so that's all about that, and we'll go ahead and click fly, get going. There is the pits. If you looked at the tail, if I could get close in, you see a little word up on the near the top of the tail, and
Oscar 22
says
traffic strike
pits.
90 taking off runway 17
there.
departure to the south.
So we are taking off to the south, and we just go here to get the lights on, as I say, get the sun up. We're going to get it a little bit into the morning, so we're going to turn to get the sun. We're heading south, so we're going to go east. So let's put that right here, a little bit afternoon, and then we won't have the sun in our eyes. And we get this out of the way. Almost clicked this square up here, and that that turns me off. I have to head for start again. Take the brakes off, and we're going to go look outside. And there we go to full power. We would never come in here with this aircraft. They do fly, the Boeing bombers fly out of here. And do quite a job over there in the Seals. Flaps up. And we want to head east, which is that way. Now we're looking back toward, let's see, we're heading south. So we're looking back a little bit north of Sacramento. And we'll get around here. Pine Mountain Lake, I've been there, but we'll move this over so you don't have to hear all the noise. And a little bit further over here to get on course. We're not closing in, so we need to gotta head east. So there we went through the sound barrier. Tuolumne. There's some interesting little places down in here. See if we scare up any other words. No, have to be a little closer. Okay, that should get us looking for we'll get a track here. Yeah, it's going to be over in here. That may be going right into Yosemite right there. Let's get up here. There we go. So that could be Yosemite. The course is coming in, so we'll see if we see the yeah, we're going down, so we need to get up so we find Hetch Hetchy. I don't think this is Hetch Hetchy yet, but we could go right here and find out where we are. We'll see the course line. There it is. We went right past it. So we gotta get this out. Yeah, this could be it right here. Yeah, that's gonna be it right there. Hetch Hetchy. It looks pretty narrow. And we'll fly up Hetch Hetchy. There's the dam right to the right. And then we need to go over to Yosemite, which is down to the south, which is easy to spot. And we should see Half Dome. Possibly that's Half Dome right there. Or that is right down there. Yeah, see, that's popping up. That's been handcrafted. Yeah, that's Half Dome. So we want to get over, and that'll improve as we get closer. And we want to see Cathedral, and the village is going to be down in here. So we'll just look at the mouth of Yosemite. This probably that's Cathedral Rocks right there. This is the entrance to Yosemite right below us. We'll just look back and start coming around. So that's El Capitan. And we'll just keep coming around right here. And we'll go back down after Half Dome. We're pulling as many G's as we can so we see the village. We'll come back by for the village, and the falls would be right about in there. There's Yosemite Village, and we'll see Half Dome go right under us. Yosemite Valley, and there goes Half Dome right behind us. We don't want to go down too much, but that's looking back into Yosemite right there. Now we'll get going back to the east, and we'll head for Mono Lake, and then we'll head south. And we don't have to go too high. We're 20,000 feet. We just overcooked it. But we're having fun. Then we're going to fly right down, and where we're going is right down there at the top of the thing, right just this side of that lake down there. And there's Mono Lake, and then we'll see June Lake. This is the ski resort right here, I believe is June Lake. And we'll see Mammoth, which is the next mountain south. So this is called the Owens Valley, and this is 395 coming right up here. I believe this is June Lake. We'll get this in view here. Yeah, that's June Lake right there. Never been there on the ground. And the next mountain here is going to be Mammoth, where you can see the ski runs. And then we'll just swing around and land. The village for Mammoth is off to the left. Let's see if we pick that up. It should be right here is the village for Mammoth is right down there on the left. And we're gonna kick the engine off so we start slowing down, and we'll skip along. There's Convict Lake or something down in here. Something about some escaped convicts camped out at Convict Lake. So one of these lakes along in here has an infamous tail, and so we've got the airport off to our left. We'll put the air brake up to start slowing down. And I believe that's like Crowley Lake that we're looking at. And then on further down is going to be Bishop. It's right in there. McGee Creek, never heard of that. We'll just go right here. Crowley Lake, what did I call it? I might have said Crowley. We'll put that away. We're down to 250. And we'll add some power, put the wheels down, gear and flaps down, come around and land. That's 395. Flaps are coming in. Get on the tail. There we are. Perfect. So we get it down to about 150. There we go. A little slow. We'll pretend we're light. We'll pretend we're light. And we'll just go right across. Because this is a simulator. We wouldn't take a regular airplane across here. And we'll go where the guys are. So they'll park us. Probably a Cub. We'd take a Cub, but you don't know whether there's rocks in there and knock your tail wheel off. So you in a real airplane, you wouldn't do this. This is in the interest of time. Here we go. Here we are. Okay, go back inside. Shut things down here. There we go, looking south. Mammoth, Yosemite. I thought it had a slash, but it didn't. And then we got the moon, half a moon in the distance. Look back the other way. I probably landed here maybe 4 or 5 times. Landed here in a twin Comanche. That's another story. I've told it. It was hair-raising. It was getting dark, and there were no lights back then. You see, there are lights. You can see lights out here now. You see little lights right along there. Yeah, there were no lights, and when the sun goes down in the afternoon, it goes behind those mountains. It gets dark pretty quick. Then there's a Chevron sign here down here by the beginning of the airport. They just had a mobile home for the office, and anyway, that big Chevron sign, because they have the Chevron fuel. I don't know whether that says Chevron on it or not. Doesn't matter. But the white in the Chevron sign had it kind of blinded me, the white light. So when I went from that white light in my eyes, we went past it, and where the airport was shadowy, it was just pitch black. I couldn't see anything. So I won't dwell on that right now. And that's your flight from Columbia via Hetch Hetchy, Yosemite Valley, Mono Lake, June Lake, Mammoth Lakes, Mammoth Mountain, and the airport. Thanks for riding along. See you soon. Bye-bye. Yeah, we'll get back on the life story back east again. I'm having trouble doing the editing, putting the pictures in. I want to add to it. Yeah, I got to get some help. Thanks. Bye-bye.